3 of my men's still had a baby face. Can I see you again? Okay. Free throw, he ran $1 million trap spot. When the feds came, they found a stove and a laptop. It's the VADA. I got beef with the feds and the DA. Desperado style gun in the briefcase. And the fans been asking my release date. Never took a week break. VADA. I got beef with the feds and the DA. You already know what it is, man. Salute to the subscribers, that notification gang, etc., etc. Don't let none of that get too far ahead of you. Shout out to the subscribers, that notification gang, and my brother Showtime SP and everybody who watches this content, whether religiously or in passing. We appreciate every single one of y'all. Please don't get this shit confused. This is not my angle. It's just the news, you know what I'm saying? We have to bring this to y'all pretty much every other day, every day, let y'all know what's going on, what we heard, what's popping with it. It's a couple subjects that's going on right now, and I break them down every round that I've sketched about. I asked y'all the other day, please jump in these comments right here. Let me know who y'all think is going to win between the Eagles versus the Commanders and the Bills versus the Chiefs and the referees. You know, the Bills got to deal with both the referees and the Chiefs in Kansas City. Should be a crazy game, but I definitely be wanting y'all opinion. We'll talk to y'all more. I'll break down more of that type of stuff as the year goes on. You know, the NFL draft is coming up. A lot of talk. Cam Ward, Shedeur Sanders, Travis Hunter. Who y'all think is going? Where y'all think? Who y'all think is going where? I do think the New York Giants will be going with a quarterback, and I do think it will be Shedeur Sanders. Where there's smoke, there's fire. They've been studying him too long. They've been at his games. He done put the cleats up there, and et cetera, et cetera. And this is just my real quick opinion, you know what I'm saying? I don't think the Browns will go with a quarterback. They got a lot of money wrapped up in Deshaun Watson. And I think the Tennessee Titans will go with probably Travis Hunter. But we'll see what goes with that. Let's get into what's been going on in the battle rap world. So, battle rap league owner Mount Rushmore. I got to thank D-Rec. Shout out to Jazz. Shout out to D-Rec, because D-Rec was the first person that I seen talking about a battle rap. You know, every time, if you want to make people mad, you want to cause a riot, you want to get people riled up, make a list. You make a list, you put people on it, you exclude people off of it, stuff like that. When you make a list, people will be going crazy. So I've seen talks of this battle rap Mount Rushmore list, and mind you, there are a lot of people who have had significant input to battle rap, whether it be league owners, artists. You see so many artists now have leagues, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of artists that have leagues, whether it's the Riot, whether it's the Trenches, whether it's UW, whether it's all the other leagues that artists own. You see a lot of artists. Bullpen, how could I forget? I did not. Bullpen, and a lot of different other situations. You have Bullpen that done put a lot of events together, that had a lot of big battles. They had the Tay Rock versus Bad News. The Rock splashed over the wave. He's helped build careers of Loso. Chef Trez started a lot of on Bullpen. He was there. He started, you know what I'm saying? I don't want niggas to get too, and I'm gonna talk about Trez a little later in this, you know what I'm saying? With the URL Nexus card. I did see it. I give my predictions. I seen people saying URL got a whole card out and nobody don't care about it.
I was gonna get to that later, but since we're here now.
I will do who I think will win whatever battles is on the card. It will be an app only card. But Chef Trez, I did see him a lot on Bullpen. He had his battle versus DNA. That was a big battle on Bullpen. And he had a lot of other joints, you know what I'm saying? So that's helped breed and build a lot of talent. And, you know, there have been people who have had a lot of significant additions to battle rap, you know what I'm saying, over the years and years and years. But let's get to the dumb shit, you know what I'm saying? So D-Rec asked the question, you know, who's on the battle rap league owner Mount Rushmore, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people had different answers, different variant, you know, different names on there. Organic, Smack. I'm just reading some names that I see. You know, Babs, Lush One, Poison Pen, International P. Like so. I know we got a lot of YNs. You know what I'm saying? Like young niggas in here, motherfucker. We got shoes older than some of you niggas in here. But back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Way back in the day. International P, not the P from URL that recruited all the niggas, the one who had them niggas lying on me, not that one. You know what I'm saying? International P, the one that was on back in the Fight Club days, back with Murder Mook, Cardi,
You know, French Montana. That was back in them days, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the battles, you had to be outside. Niggas had like 8 verses and went to every hood and battled everyone. Rax and Mook and all of them. So, you know, they was asking like, who's the league owners, the best league owners of all time, you know what I'm saying? And I seen a lot of people start responding and replying to the comment. And Direct, a lot of people don't know, Direct was involved with Grind Time, finding Grind Time, running Grind Time, being a leader of running Grind Time, and Grind Time was one of the, if not the premier spot. When there was no URL, when URL wasn't around and not even created yet, but DVD era type shit, Grind Time was like the first real league. They had Midwest, West, South, East, they had all these divisions and shit, and they had some really classic battles on there. There's battles that are on there right now that if you go watch, battles that helped people's careers get molded happen on Grind Time. A lot of Conceited's biggest work, most notable work, him versus Cortez, him versus Arsenal.
He picked his nose, smelling his fingers when he done wiping. You a wannabe thug who'll do anything for a gun license. Talking, see you and see butterflies and Tootsie Rolls. Cause he's the type to do the butterfly and the Tootsie Roll.
Him versus Ilmac, him versus Awkward, all of those battles happen on Grind Time. You know, Conceited's to a point now, obviously, you know, he's on Wildin' now, he done blew up, he took it to the next level, you know, millions of followers on Instagram, he done became a star through what really started as his career on Grind Time. You know, you got QP versus Soulcon, another legendary battle. Enes versus Iron Solomon, Arsenal versus Disaster. Like I said, Ilmac versus Khan. You got the Cortez versus Conceited Part 1 and Part 2. You know what I'm saying? Your squatter dipped like salsa chips. That old send them to Allah with the ba. And my gun don't go pow, it go blickety blah blah. What? I beef with you, your family's gone by mañana. I'm showing my age here. A lot of them battles happened 10, 15, 20 years ago. Put Cortez in the box like sneakers. That's what Conceited got a lot of his rep from. Now, what I will say to my knowledge, I don't have like the whole fucking timeline. This is just a blog, not a documentary, right? As URL transcended and started to like take off, a lot of the Grind Time artists, like some of the bigger names, the Arsenals, the fucking Conceited was on URL, Cortez, they seemed like it was a transition. And when URL started to take off, a lot of the artists that was on these original older platforms became the first URL artists, you know what I'm saying?
And yo, cutting my price on what the fuck I got going on and interrupting my business. Yeah. I'm not doing that, huh?
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. At the end of the day, if that's what y'all want to do, then, like, you know what I mean? Now, listen, I gotta put a plug on y'all niggas. Because I could do that. I control my own business. That's the difference.
Man, with Marv One, a lot of these T-Rexes, a lot of these guys who had battled in old eras and old spectrums became the first wave. When Marv One battled Cortez, that was the same night that T-Rex battled Math Hoffa. Blood on my Timbs. His name Randy, just like one of my men's. Yeah, that was Go watch Math Hoffa third round. They yapped him and was gone before he touched the floor. They found out his check was fake, now they wanna fuck you up some more. Look what Brooklyn do. Every time I look at you, wanna put a fist knife foot or bullet through. What? Man, come on, man. That was back in the days when you remember a nigga whole round. Nowadays, the battle rap don't be hitting the same no more. I don't remember these young niggas rounds no more. I don't be remember, ain't no more of that. You reppin' your crew, step into who? I don't eat pussy, but I'll make the exception for you, and you know what the weapon to do. That's back when Party Artie, you remember the whole verse. Murder Mook getting them chips again. Last smack, his shit came back from Michigan. He never been to Switzerland. And I heard that you're sweet, so you better take your hits, man. I nigga remember the whole fucking verse, bro. That's how much we used to watch them motherfucking DVDs back then. Remember the whole goddamn verse from beginning to end. But Grind Time was a very important. Without Grind Time, there is nothing that's going on right now. I really don't feel like it, because they kind of like help build that structure of 3 rounds, timed rounds, you know what I'm saying, the crowd there, the host there, Lush One there. So that was very important, especially for the people that know what's going on. Other important names that were mentioned, as I said before, you got Smack, you got Organic, you got ARPs. A lot of people is mentioning these names. Obviously, King of the Dot, their contribution and what they brought could never be refuted. You know what I'm saying? They got all of the whole Blackout series. They got all of the freaking World Dominations. They came out with the Chain. All of the legendary MCs that was through there. The Pat Stays, the Rones, the Rest in Peace Bender, Rest in Peace Pat Stay too. And all of those MCs that came through Canada at the time. You know what I mean? That's back when Disaster and DNA. That's a legendary battle on King of the Dot, right? So you got those names. You know what I'm saying? You got Smack. If I start talking about the contribution to Smack and URL, I'll be here talking to tomorrow. So you got Smack. So Jazz the rapper, she chose violence today. You know what I'm saying? Like she, when everybody was responding with logical answers, she said Smack, Organic, Lush One, and Easy. Now shout out to Easy. Easy runs the trenches. The algorithm. You know what I'm saying? This is the I get it. You know what I mean? Great league and all. Is he a top 5 league owner ever? Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? It's just he doesn't have the longevity. The church has only been around what 1-2 years. You got AR. So this is clearly what she's doing is reverse psychology. What I believe is that they may have a battle. You never know. May have a battle, or she may be trying to target him for one because she knows that putting his name as the number. As one of the top 4 league owners ever is only going to cause controversy. You know what I'm saying? So everybody keeps asking who you taking off the list? Who you taking off the list? Because they were saying ARP should be there. So then Marv One says Direct is on the list. She said, who you replacing for Direct? He said Easy. Grind Time was the legit ceiling for a good while before it got oversaturated. She said Lush One is in the spot for Grind Time. Lush One wasn't the owner, D-Rec was respectfully. I only saw Lush One as the host. D-Rec was the owner. So then people started saying, don't let Jazz bait y'all this morning. She said one thing Easy Name gonna do is bring people out, watch my next tweet. Then they said this is where I knew Jazz was trolling and she was on bullshit. She said, somebody said, no ARP is crazy. Jazz responds, I never heard of him. She said, never heard of him. Then people start putting crying emojis. Somebody said, she's back on crack. He said, nigga, you think you tweeting Whitney Houston? You know what I'm saying? So basically, then mad people started commenting, you about to have Twitter in a whole uproar putting Easy's name on your list. Easy over ARP and John. You want the battle to be on his league, I see. Somebody says John over Easy. Maybe somebody says, come on, replace ARP with Easy. We got to put Earl on there somewhere. He gave us enough classes. Then somebody says Smack, Organic, Ars, John and Don. You know what I'm saying? Then she didn't even put U-Dub on there. And they had classics on there. So basically, to me, it looks like she was in a position to start trolling, whether it be Easy, whatever the case may be. So then Jazz responds in her next tweet, Easy the block captain. That's all she just put was his name. And starting to gain traction. So if they got a battle coming up, or a battle's even mentioned, just know we kind of got the drop on it by the shit that they was putting online. But moving right along, URL Nexus, they got a card going down. It looks like it's happening this weekend. It says it should be dropping the 27th of January, which is Monday. On the URL app, they bringing back some app battles, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes when they first started with the band battles with like New Jersey Twerk versus Chess, New Jersey Twerk versus Chess, the bras till I start snapping in a coma and all of that. They had some joints on there. Jack Boy Maine when he had the F the Giants, F the Rangers, F the Mets, F the Jets, or whatever the case may be. And a lot of other ones. I still have the app. When they do upload shit on there, you know what I'm saying, I do be peeping it sometimes. But they got a bunch of newer guys who they've been trying to give looks to, and the thing is, I will say this, visibility and notoriety is everything, you know what I'm saying? Like in order to be known, you gotta be seen. In order to be seen, you gotta have battles. So You know, you got a bunch of, like I said, URL Nexus. You got, who was on the card? Arsenal versus Chef Trez, Jada Nightwing versus Sheet Happens, JC versus Flair Soul, Jerry West versus J2, Jack Boy Main versus Wusa, Hansel versus Dice. I'll start like with Arsenal because I haven't like seen enough of some of these MCs that I really don't even, I couldn't break down who gonna do what. But I can tell you in certain battles, you know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all gotta get these niggas out there. It's not, I'm not gonna be going out my way. Like if I see it, I see it. But I mean, some MCs I just don't be seeing like that. But
everybody on your block know what I do. What's that? I had to look at my son and say, please don't do what I do. Hey, oh! Then I put that little down just to do what I do. Oh. Come on, just come on, bro. Come on, bro. Oh.
But, put niggas on YouTube. I gotta see YouTube. I be on YouTube. I'm a YouTube nigga. All of my drafts is on YouTube. All the rap videos is on YouTube. All the drill music is on YouTube. All the blog, the battle rap shit be on YouTube. I be on YouTube. So I'm an old nigga. I just, I'm sorry. I may never change. So, Arsenal versus Chef Trez. Arsenal's been battling pretty frequently recently. You know what I'm saying? He just battled against Murder Mook. He had Shuni, didn't he have Shuni like the next week or some shit like that? I haven't seen Chef Trez in a little minute. Arsenal, when he's not taking 100 battles a month, it could be pretty effective. But like I said, I can remember off top, he done had like 2-3 battles in like the last month. I got Chef Trez. Chef Trez, he can get pretty dangerous. And like I said, if it's an app room, it'd be one of them control rooms where it just be like URL friends around and shit. So, it'd be Chef Trez. Shout out Chef Trez, Chef Trez. Chef Trez 2-1. Jada Nightwing versus She Happens. I ain't seen Jada Nightwing in a lot. I think the last battle, I seen from Jada Nightwing was probably Big K. I know he battled Mad Flex, but I don't know if I seen it like that. I might have seen it, but I ain't seen it. I can't tell you. I can't remember. I can remember seeing it, but I can't remember nothing from it. I know he battled Big K, and I know he didn't win. But I ain't seen him since, so we'll see what he brings. She Happens. I ain't seen She Happens in a little minute either. I can't remember. The last battle. I think the last battle I really that comes to mind, because this is what I'm doing. When I think of a nigga, I think of the first battle that come to mind. This is the last time I seen him. And I'm sure he's battled since then, but the last battle that come to mind with She Happens is Kid Chaos. I don't know how long ago that shit was. I'm freestyling, but it's been a minute. He nice though. She Happens be wanting it more, and he knows how to perform pretty well. He got good bars and shit like that. Jay Nightwing could get nice. I ain't seen Jay Nightwing in a long time. I gotta see that one to see what happens. JC versus Souffleur Soul. I haven't seen Souffleur Soul in about as long as I haven't seen some of the other niggas that I mentioned. JC, I did see him versus Bill Collector not too long ago. It was like a couple weeks ago, maybe like a month ago. He got with Bill Collector. So Souffleur Soul is nice, but I don't know. Like it was like he got off to a good little start, but I just don't know how he was marketed or how he was pushed or what was going on and shit. Cause like I said, these be nigga Pete. I'm just saying, when Norbs was in charge, I seen niggas going places. You in charge, I don't really see niggas going places. I'm just saying. They came out with the list of the top 5 new niggas with Let's Talk Battle Rap. It was 4 niggas from the trenches. I'm just saying. What is going on with the program? Y'all niggas wanna hire me? Y'all niggas wanna hire me? Y'all niggas need some help with the program or some shit? I don't know what the fuck is going on. These trenches niggas, we don't like these niggas. Right? That's the motto over there. We don't like these niggas. And you got these niggas with 4 niggas on the cover? Y'all better get this shit together over here is all I'm saying. Better get it together. Because I don't want to see 4 niggas on, that's how they be thinking. That's how they be thinking, bro. 4, get this shit right this year. JC, I gotta pick JC because it's JC. This is the betting odds, you know what I'm saying? I gotta pick JC. He's probably like a minus 200 on this shit. I got JC, 2-1. Jerry West versus J2. Now, J2 has been building his name, you know what I'm saying? He been around. He won the shit in Atlanta. What's the shit? Netflix? What was it? I forgot. The shit that they couldn't. The shit Nunu couldn't let the Chris Petty nigga come on stage. What's the shit? Amazon, Netflix. It was whatever. Whatever the shit was down there. He won the tournament where she blocked the nigga from coming on stage. Whatever. You know, on some other shit. Whatever that event was, J2 won that shit, right? Jerry West. I haven't seen Jerry West in a little minute either. Who did he battle? Female? Shay Rack. Yeah, I seen him a couple of months ago versus Shay Rack. He 30'd her. But I ain't seen him since. So, I mean, that was kind of like a toss-up, you know what I'm saying? J2 be winning battles and shit, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no knock on J2. J2 be winning battles and shit. So, you know, we'll see. But Jerry West? Fuck it, Brooklyn, man. Give me Brooklyn. I ain't picking on against Brooklyn, man. Give me Brooklyn, man. Jerry West 2-1. Fuck it, man. We'll see what happens with that. Jack Boy May versus Wusa, I really ain't seen. I seen him versus T-Top. I had T-Top winning. I don't really got enough, so for me to really like, I had T-Top winning that shit. Hansel versus Dice, I haven't really, like I said, I've seen Hansel before, I've seen Dice. I don't have enough to tell you who's gonna win though. The winner wins, we'll see afterwards. Shout out to everybody that watches this content, whether religiously or in passing, man. But like I said, the battle rap shit, it'd be hard to keep up with the battles, man, because it'd be like, I hear some shit sometimes, then I don't see some shit, then I ain't seeing nothing, ain't nothing on YouTube, and it's like, what am I supposed to study? You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm gonna study. This homework. I'm out.